Are you aware of how Tesla creates a smooth design in a single large piece of metal? For many, it's a riddle, but not for you anymore. Watch to find out how Tesla will fulfill its aggressive revenue and manufacturing targets, and to learn the secret to its seamless design application. The arrival of a second 9,000-ton Giga Press portends great developments for the Cybertruck production line. As Tesla prepares to build the largest components of the groundbreaking Cybertruck, watch the arrival of these enormous equipment from the Italian manufacturer Idra. Fasten your seatbelts as we explore the fascinating aspects of Tesla's ceaseless quest of innovation and solve the mysteries surrounding the noteworthy advancement. Before we continue, though, don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible Tesla stock news. Utilizing a reusable die mold, these high-pressure die casting machines force molten aluminum alloy into it. They make the front and rear frame sections for Model Y from a single casting. A massive 9,000-ton press was delivered to Giga Texas last year, much to the delight of Tesla enthusiasts. The Cybertruck, which will make up a significant portion of Tesla's planned array of new and updated vehicles, will be produced using this enormous press. Consequently, it seems sense that Idra and Tesla would be eager to get that machine operational. Witnesses report seeing a sizable consignment of parts being brought from Genoa, Italy to the Houston, Texas area on March 20th. Some of the packages weigh more than 30,000 kilograms and are from Idra and Tesla. Though it's difficult to tell if this is the entire setup or if further machinery is on the way, it appears to be a second 9,000-ton Giga Press. Idra posted a picture of a second 9,000-ton casting machine on their LinkedIn profile back in January. It said that the unit was ready for transportation and was headed to Asia. At the time, this confused a lot of people because Tesla had not yet announced plans to establish a Cybertruck production line in Shanghai. But based on the time, it appears that either Idra was attempting to mislead us all, or things have changed. In any case, because we know it takes a few months to get these massive machines up and running, a second press for the Cybertruck line makes sense. Production of the Cybertruck isn't expected to start until this summer, and it will probably take some time to pick up steam. Nevertheless, considering their size, it would be logical to infer that cleanup between operations would undoubtedly take longer than with relatively smaller 6,000-ton machines. We are unsure of the precise speed at which these larger presses operate. With a cycle duration of about 80 to 90 seconds, the 6,000-ton press using the Model Y lines achieves an astonishing 40 to 45 finished castings per hour. Put another way, it has a daily production capacity of about 1,000 castings. At its Fremont location, Tesla has 2 casting machines for the Model Y in order to meet this demand. Furthermore, at least 5 of these casting machines are located on their Giga Press high side. On the production line, it is typical for several units to operate concurrently to guarantee continuity and efficiency. Tesla plans to start producing the cars at a rate of between 250,000 and 1 million units annually. They call this type of production volume production. Although it is anticipated that the Cybertruck will reach its peak in 2024, Tesla is on track to increase production and achieve its goal. A second 9,000-ton press would save them a great deal of time down the road. Excitement is building as preparations for the construction of Tesla's recently announced Gigafactory in Nuevo Leon, Mexico are underway. Tesla and the local government are entering into a number of agreements and commitments. The new plant was formally announced on March 1st during Tesla's Investor Day event. A massive 4,200 acres will be used to build the proposed $5 billion Gigafactory, which is expected to be constructed just outside of Monterey. There are a number of crucial issues to take care of before starting a project this size, particularly with relation to environmental protection. Tesla had comparable issues in Germany, where they agreed to plant a certain amount of trees to make up for the forest land that would be lost for Giga Berlin. In the end, they planted almost 3 times as many trees and added species besides the pines that were initially planned. In Nuevo Leon, a similar scenario is developing because Tesla has promised to quadruple the required amount of trees to be replanted there. In the governor's statement, it was stated that Tesla's director promised to reforest the 1,600 hectares of land in the Santa Catarina region, where the Gigafactory will be located, with twice as many trees as required by law. Even though the location looks empty right now, Tesla might decide to keep beautiful flora surrounding the building after it is finished and add local tree kinds. Another important consideration in the selected area is water conservation. The location of the factory is high and dry, next to a former river that has dried up, according to Tesla's renderings of the completed structure. Strangely, local authorities seem to be less concerned about the large amount of water that Tesla's Gigafactory is anticipated to use. This assurance is derived from the terms of Tesla's license, which require them to obtain water from adjacent sources. It is not unusual for land development corporations to be used as leverage to construct nearby infrastructure in return for the usage of the land. Although it would seem like an easy fix, there have been difficulties in the past when trying to develop the site meant for the Gigafactory. The property was originally planned to become a Six Flags theme park back in 2015, but the project was never completed because there wasn't enough money to set up the required infrastructure. As such, the land remained idle until Tesla purchased it. Even with Tesla's technology, innovations, and engineering prowess, there are still a lot of factors to take into account when building their Nuevo Leon Gigafactory. Every step, from taking care of water issues to meeting environmental duties, needs to be carefully planned and carried out. However, with their history of creativity and tenacity, Tesla is well positioned to get beyond any challenges in the way of constructing an incredible facility in Mexico. An ambitious project has been proposed by Tesla enthusiasts, constructing a strong water delivery system that would connect the Rio Grande River to a nearby reservoir in the south. Even though it might appear like a very difficult task, it is not totally unachievable. This project may be the ideal way to set the stage for future growth, especially for Giga Mexico. Such a proposal has enormous ramifications because the new facility has the potential to greatly increase cross-border trade. Supply businesses are expected to flood the Monterrey area in order to assist Tesla's activities, according to logistics experts, with the potential to create up to 6,000 employment during its initial phase. The opening of the new facility promises to be a game changer. Mexico's Undersecretary of Foreign Affairs, Marta Delgado Peralta, predicted that the nation's exports to the United States would rise by roughly 3.5% annually, or a whopping $15 billion. An increase in revenue this large may finance other initiatives, like building a new aqueduct or any other infrastructure required to keep the Gigafactory running smoothly. Overall, Tesla seems to possess a strong strategy in place, and it should be able to overcome any environmental obstacles that arise. Recently, Tesla Giga Berlin has released some great news, especially considering the company's reputation for ethical development. Reaching the weekly production target of 5,000 automobiles is a noteworthy accomplishment for the facility. About a year after the first Model Y was delivered to consumers, Tesla triumphantly declared on Twitter on March 25th that it achieved its goal. This milestone, which Tesla calls volume production, has been the focus of the Giga Berlin team's tireless efforts. Tesla views this as an essential objective for any manufacturing plant. They had set a goal to accomplish this by the end of the previous year, but modest setbacks caused by supply chain problems and pandemic-related challenges did not stop them from moving on. Amazingly, in just 3 months, Giga Berlin was able to boost its weekly output from 3,000 Model Ys to the desired 5,000. Now that this milestone has been reached, Tesla's next goal is to increase production rates even more. This might result in the introduction of a new car model into their portfolio. As a Berlin-based plant, Tesla has previously sought to increase Giga Berlin's authorized production capacity from 500,000 to 1 million vehicles per year. To reach this higher figure, more production lines would need to be accommodated by expanding the facilities. Efforts made by Tesla to appease local environmental activists who have previously criticized the corporation have resulted in creative water conservation strategies and increased operational effectiveness. According to the corporation, fresh water consumption for the planned Giga Berlin expansion won't go above and beyond what was originally decided upon during the project's initial phase. This proves Tesla's dedication to sustainability, which is advantageous to the company. However, before moving further, the business probably needs to wait for input from regional environmental organizations. This may be the cause of Tesla's proposal for expansion submitted before they achieve their present manufacturing target of 500,000 units annually. Once Giga Berlin reaches the next milestone, construction can start, providing a seamless transition without interfering with ongoing operations, even though the paperwork may take some time. Please remember to give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it. We truly appreciate your contributions since they enable us to provide the greatest material possible. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one.